Hi, so I'm just coming to you from the future while editing this video, and I just wanted to add that since I did not upload for a while, this video was actually filmed a few months ago and I still want to upload it because I said some things that I think are really valuable. But I am going to upload a new video next week about my total weight loss that I have seen in the past 12 weeks where I was in this deficit. Right now I am in a reverse dieting phase, which I will also make a video on in the future so that you can know everything that I did. And basically I have lost another like 3.5 kilos or even 4.5 kilos, so in total it's like 7.5 kilos in 12 weeks. I will put the equivalent in pounds somewhere on the screen because I don't know it by heart, but basically I have lost more weight in the second part of the 6 weeks because this video was filmed only after like 6 weeks in a deficit. But I don't want to ramble on too much. I just wanted to say stay tuned and subscribe to the channel to see the updated version on how I lost 7 kilos in 12 weeks, and then also to see how I'm going to not gain the weight back, because I'm going to go back to maintenance so that I can keep this weight and maybe potentially, if I want to, go back into a deficit to lose even more weight without having to restrict calories too low, and I can still go to 1700 calories and still lose weight instead of like always having to go lower. But anyways, enjoy the video and we'll just get back to it. I hope you like the tips and enjoy. So how you've probably seen by the title, today I'm gonna talk about how I lost weight. So I'm still in a deficit right now, so I'm not quite done with my weight loss journey yet. I do already have a few videos on my channel about this topic of losing weight, eating healthier and just living your best life. So I'm just gonna link the playlist in the description box down below. If you're interested to watch it, I'm gonna also link it up here. How I actually started my health journey is that I actually tried to maintain my weight first. Even though my goal was to kind of lose weight, I was at maintenance for 6 weeks so that my body could just get used to that. Especially because I struggled a lot with binging in the past. Those 6 weeks actually helped me a lot with my relationship with food and to actually finally eat enough and not try to lose weight. So I didn't binge, or I didn't feel the need to go and eat other things and just not lose weight, not gain weight, but just stay the same for a change, because I've literally never really done that before. Also because I didn't really know where my maintenance was at and how much I could actually eat to stay the same. And well, I never really saw it as something necessary because I always had this thing that I wanted to lose weight. I was never really happy with where I was, and actually right now I'm not where I want to be, but I still appreciate my body with where I am right now in my journey, and I feel like that's never been this way before. Anyways, I stayed at maintenance for a while and I tracked my calories and my macros, but the thing that really helped me in that beginning stage was that I was actually allowed to eat everything. Nothing was off limits. I was literally allowed to eat everything I wanted to. So sweets, carbs, fats, whatever you want, just being in my calorie maintenance goal and actually tracking my macros and also being in my goals there more or less, but mostly the calories. I also feel that really helped me with my binges because I was just allowed to eat everything every single day and nothing was off limits. So I knew that if I wanted something, it was still gonna be there the next day and the day after that and the day after that. So I didn't have to eat everything in one sitting, and I feel it really helped me to just feel a bit freer with food, even though I was still tracking. I know it's not for everyone tracking, but it really helped me. So if you're open to tracking and kind of leaving room for actually everything, not cutting out any foods, I feel like it helped me. It doesn't work for everyone, but you might want to try it. Like I said before, of course I was still tracking, but I was literally allowed to eat so much at my maintenance. I really wasn't used to that. I didn't even know that I was allowed to eat that much and still stay the same. But I actually weigh myself once a week and I did stay exactly the same. So it was really surprising to me. To like provide some kind of example, I was able to eat 2,200 calories at my maintenance. So yeah, for me that was like a lot because I never really calculated it. I didn't know how, and I feel like the apps, like the calorie tracking apps, they always give you a lower calorie amount that you're allowed to eat, because you always, usually when you track calories, you want to lose weight. But I feel like it also helped me to like stay the same, and I was able to eat so much. Now at the next stage, after those 6 weeks, I actually lowered my calories by 500 calories to be in a deficit, and I've been in this deficit for about 6 weeks again now, and I'm still allowed to eat everything without any restriction whatsoever apart from the calories. So yeah, basically right now I'm eating 1,700 calories every single day, and I feel like sometimes you see so many things on like social media that you're supposed to eat like 1,200 calories, and that really isn't true. You don't have to eat that little to lose weight, and it's actually really counterproductive. So just try and calculate your maintenance and then just subtract about 400 to 500 calories from that. If you want to know how to calculate your maintenance, I have a video on that, and I'm going to link it up here so that it's very easy for you to get to that and know how to calculate your maintenance and then, well, also your deficit. Like I said, I've been in this deficit for about 6 weeks now, and I still have another 6 weeks to go, and then I'll just see where I'm at, and I'm gonna make the updated video, of course. And even though I'm in a deficit right now, it really doesn't feel like it. I don't really get hungry like I usually would when I would diet, and since I'm not really restricting any foods, it doesn't feel like I'm on a diet. Like I can literally have treats every single day. I can go out to a restaurant with my friends, and I mean, sometimes of course in a restaurant you can't track really well, but more or less if you track your things, it's gonna work and it's not gonna mess up your whole like weight loss journey. I'm telling you, it works. Even though not everything is super accurate, it does work, even just for like more or less to know how much you're eating and to just be in a deficit more or less every single week. And I'm happy to say that since I started this whole like weight loss journey, I have not had a binge. So I feel like the thing that really helped me is just allowing all the foods that I like, because then there's no restriction on that, so it doesn't seem so out of reach that I would have to like go and binge on that in secret, but I can just eat it whenever I want. So there's like no need to go and binge on it. But yeah, it's been about 3 months since I started everything, with like including the maintenance. So I feel like since then I haven't had a single binge, and yeah, it feels really good. For the exercise part, I'm actually not doing anything crazy either. I'm just trying to be consistent with my routine, and I want to like be able to fit everything into my schedule so that it just feels natural. At the moment I'm just doing 4 strength sessions a week, and I also walk 4 times a week, and I'm actually really enjoying building strength and working out and lifting weights. I feel so strong. Literally, I would have never thought that I would have enjoyed lifting weights. I've never really given it a chance like I did this time. I always thought I didn't like it, but it turns out I actually really do, and I really enjoy it. And yeah, like I said before, I love feeling strong, and I've never felt like this before. If you've tried something that you thought you didn't like, just try it again and you might be surprised that you might actually like it after all, because you might not have given it a real chance before. I'm not saying this just for strength training, I mean everything. Like, just go and try something that you thought you didn't like before. I feel like something that isn't talked about enough is mindset when you're trying like to lose weight or heal your relationship with food or fitness and just all that stuff in general. To be able to like keep your weight off after having lost the weight, your mindset shifts already need to be in place, and your behaviors and habits have to have changed accordingly. So basically, if you haven't changed your mindset, your behaviors or your habits, either before losing weight or while losing weight, you're not going to be able to keep up with that, because you're just gonna resort back to your old ways. So like I said, you have to do it either before losing weight or during that time. You have to start building habits and stick to them long enough for them to become a routine. You have to change your mindset in a way that is accepting towards your body, even if you're not where you want to be yet, because your body does so much for you. And if you don't accept it now, it might be that you don't accept it when you lose weight. Because something that I always experienced is that in the moment, I never feel like my body looks good, but when I, for example, gain weight and look back on pictures, I'm always like, why wasn't I happy with the way that I was before? So that literally means that it was never the body that was the problem in the first place. It was the mindset about my body and about just all the things that are attached to that. It doesn't mean that if you love your body the way it is now, that you don't want to change it, because you can want to change your body because you love your body and you want to do good for your body, and not because you hate the current body that you're in. So I feel like that comes from another place. Like, it just feels a lot more positive and empowering than just hating your body and just wanting to like change it so badly. Another thing that really helped me was to journal about what's really holding me back and what kind of limiting beliefs I have around food. All these things can help you shift your mindset and create sustainable and long-term behavior change, which can also lead to long-term weight loss. I really hope that this video helped you in some way and gave you some inspiration to start your own health journey, if that's something that you want to pursue. So don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, I really hope that I see you in my next video. Bye!